Okay, guys. So a lot of people have been asking me about the North American Language Assistance program, and for me to give them advice and how it is and what's the rundown. So pretty much the rundown is it's a program where they send you here where you can work as an English assistant in high schools and elementary schools. It's probably very likely you're going to be in Madrid because we have the most amount of people. And honestly, it's a really good opportunity to travel the world and learn Spanish. But it's definitely not for everyone. I definitely recommend give it a try because, for example, me personally, I'm type B personality. So for me, it's been a perfect experience. Of course, there's days where you just want to punch yourself, but I think working with children in general or high schoolers, you have those days, whether it's in Spain or US or anywhere. But yeah, I definitely think people should go for it. It's really easy to get, and it's been an amazing experience. Like, I really wish I could stay another year, but I've already stayed my 2 consecutive terms, so I have to go back home, unfortunately. But yeah, I've had a really good experience. The kids, since I've had 2 consecutive years, they really have grown on me, and I'm really gonna miss them. And a lot of the teachers, I've really gotten a really good relationship with them, and the job itself is very easy. You do a lot of sharing your culture. I mean, this depends on the school, of course, but you do a lot of sharing your culture with the children. Usually you don't have more than 15 kids at a time unless you're with the teacher. If you're not with the teacher, in my case, you only have about 15 students maximum, and you go to another classroom and you can talk about grammar. You can do grammar or do speaking exercises or games or something. And yeah. What else? You work, I think in Madrid is 16 hours and you get paid $1,000 a month. And really it is enough because after that you have private lessons, but usually from my check I usually have enough to last me through the month. But I also don't have any debt back home, so I'm not paying like any type of debt. But in Madrid you can find apartments for under 400 euros. Well, like a shared apartment, I mean, not like a studio. I mean, you can find studios for 400, but it's gonna be like really bad. But you can definitely find accommodation for less than 400. And food here is really, really cheap. Also, you can always find cheap places to go out on the weekends. And if you do private lessons plus your check, you'll be fine. Completely comfortable living. Yeah, I really recommend it. And if you guys have any specific questions, you can link it at the bottom and I'll be happy to answer. Bye!